today as the Elimination Battle. I hope you're fully prepared. Anyway, folks, hello and welcome back to some more Fate Extra. On our last episode, we thwarted Shinji's plans once again. He's pretty much a twonk, ain't he? And sure, he divulged his plans early, as per usual. He's like, hey, we're going to seal the door and tell you what's the cause behind it. We figure it out, we thwart that plan. And then he hacks the place to try and get a one-up on us by beefing up his servant with the power of treasure, because that's how his servant does get strengthened. We forayed that too, for the most part, because we got over half of the pirate booty. But yeah, it's time to murder him. In short. Not that I'm against it. I mean, what? Dark side coming out. Anyway, when I turn back to look at the person speaking behind me, I see Kotomini standing there. Papa Koto! Right, the Elimination Battle is today, a day that will either be the last for either Shinji or myself. Will someone really die today? I mean, even though I could say the words, the idea that someone's going to die is just too surreal. It can't be reality. Come to me when you are ready. You can do something trifling, like stop by the commissary if needed. Apparently finished, he opens the door and lets himself out. Alright, this is the very first Elimination Battle. Let's go. Fight Shinji on the battlefield. I don't think it's going to be too difficult, because he is the first enemy servant that we will fight. Anyway, on the day of the Elimination Battle, you can review the data you've collected on your opponent in your private room. If you complete the information matrix on your opponent, you will be given the chance to raise its level to E, Extra. If your matrix is at E, you'll see more of your foes' moves as well as see when they use their noble phantasm. Pretty much we've got to get level 3, and then we review all the information we've got. And then we'll be pretty much set up in that regard. But speaking of getting set up, let us quickly head to our room to review said information, because we'd like to get any edge that we can on the battlefield. I mean, heck, it was so kind as if to drop it like a plot bomb. Don't worry, other masters won't be quite as easy as he is. Quite a few of them will be a lot more intelligent. Although, some will offer charity like Leo, I can imagine. It's been a while. But anyway, let us speak with Saber before we organize our information.
どうした?落ち着かぬようだが、ここはそなたに馴染みの学び屋であろう。もちっと落ち着くがよい。世を見習え。
You just want us to chillax, love?
ま、とはいえ気持ちはわかる。何事も初めての時は緊張するものだからな。ふむ、二度とはない初陣だ。大事にせよ。
Right. So, we are going to do the magic trick that we once did before, known as editing. And we will see these tidbits of extra dialogue. I don't think there's too much more. I could be wrong, though. I could be wrong. I think if we get all the choices wrong, there'll be a bit of dialogue. Whoops, I bopped my mic. But you'll see it a bit. We'll see it a bit. Anyway, let's organize our information. The Elimination Battle has finally come. After I go to the Coliseum, I'll face Shinji in battle. One of us will die. I hope the information that I've collected is accurate. I should review it. Shinji Mato, a friend of sorts from the prep period who I just can't bring myself to hate. Why not? The weapon that his treasured servant wields is... Well, let's quickly do a bit of magic here. Whether or not we have to actually do post, we'll find out. I don't think we actually have to do this, because I don't know if there is extra dialogue. Again, I could be wrong though. So, do wield sabers. No, that doesn't sound right. Try and remember what it was. The weapon that Shinji's servant wields is... Oh, okay. So, it's false choice. Never mind. Right, I guess we'll just say the right choice. She dual wields pistols. That's right, when I got a taste of her power in the arena, she was dual wielding old-fashioned pistols. She and the socially retarded Shinji made a good pair of troublemakers. She's like his wild big sister. Oh, so Shinji had the note that he found from his servant. What did the note say her noble phantasm was? A ship. Though the paper was old and the handwriting scratchy, I could read her name, her ship's name, the Golden Hind. From her attack, I deduced that she captained a ship, and that's when I realized her class was Rider. Although Shinji was pretty relaxed at first, he's gotten more on edge as I've gained more information. He's been downright childish at times, like when he blocked me from entering the arena. And slowly but surely I pieced together the true identity of Shinji's servants. Her true name is probably Francis Drake. Yup. That is his servant's name. What is originally supposed to be a man has been materialized as a woman. He was also known by the name of... Oh, no, actually, no, this will explain. I actually had this prepared, but then I just realized, I think this game does a good of a job of explaining it. Francis Drake, a renowned pirate who circumnavigated the world around the Cape of Good Hope. A man or woman who gained instant fame after destroying the invincible Spanish Armada. At any rate, it's a lucky thing I figured out her true name before the Elimination Battle. Shinji may be a fool at times, but there's no arguing that he's a hacker of incomparable talents. I hope these tidbits of information can bridge the difference in our skill levels. Huh, well I explained a good amount. I actually think I like those tidbits in all honesty. We shall see, we shall see. But let's just say, originally it was supposed to be a dude, but that's fate. Swapping the genders all over the shop. Okay, so a little bit of a post-edit here because I actually slurred my words a lot with the Matrix because let's just say it explains a lot of history behind Francis Drake. Or you could call him El Drake. I probably butchered that because I cannot speak Spanish at all. But hey, let us read it right now. So now we know her true name is Francis Drake. Francis Drake was also a dude, it's just, in fate, he was materialized as a woman for this wall. So anyhow, details, character backgrounds. The person who circumnavigated the globe and paved the way for England to become the dominant superpower in the Age of Discovery through its substantial earnings. This person was also the one who was given credit for the virtual destruction of Spain's invincible Armada, which caused the nation once thought of as the kingdom in which the sun will never set, to teeter on the edge of this collapse. She is a person who has dedicated her life to hedonistic pursuits and sees no difference between a paragon of virtue and a rogue scoundrel. She revels in all things gaudy, whether they are in war or in her private life, and is content to chase after ephemeral pleasures and leave nothing of worth behind, much like the passing of a raging storm. She is particularly entranced with treasures of gold and silver, but her true love lies not with enduring treasure, but those treasures that explode like fireworks and then quickly fade away. As she so often declares, I chase after gold so that I can scatter it like a storm. And it's for this reason that she is wholly incompatible with the hero of legend, that symbolizes an inexhaustible treasury. She also would be at odds with the fox-eared Castor, as Castor is the epitome of eternity. As a devoted libertine, all that matters to her is the inevitable crash at the end of it all. A legendary spirit who is completely indifferent to the frailty of human existence. She is content to indulge in her own whims and desires until death comes to greet her. She died of dysentery at the age of 55. Her dying wish was that she be buried in her full armor. Yep. There is a lot of history with these characters in Fate, of course, because they're all based off historical figures. I originally had a bit of a write-up for this, in fact, but the game actually explained it better than I ever could, because there's some historical figures that I have not researched too much of. Francis Drake being one of them, because it's a lot of information. It is a lot of information to put in your noggin. And I actually forgot that the game does an amazing job explaining it, albeit with their own little twist. But anyhow, Papagozo, it's time for murder! You will now enter the Colosseum and confront the opposing master. Are you ready? Remember, the only way to leave the Colosseum is to win. If you are ready, I will open the gate. Open the gate, man. Let me in. The way to the Colosseum is now open, young master. I wish you the best of luck and hope that you will return. Remember, it's kill or be killed. Both our triggers have been inserted. Why, hello there, Shinji. Well, get in, check out, and run away. Oh, right, I forgot following directions is all you're good at. Oh, bark, eh, Shinji? Shinji boy, Get a clue, huh? Well, you can't say that to show you how awesome I was in the prep period. Yeah, awesome at screwing up. Never in a million years are you gonna defeat me. Should have ran away when you had the chance. I won't know unless I try. Excuse me? That's some fool. Didn't you forget you never got the best of me at school? Like, ever? How many times do you blabs have to be reminded that you will never be on the level of a genius like me? But I guess I better get used to it since nobody here can defeat me. Such a fake head. My servant El Drake and I are completely invincible. Man, you have some seriously shitty luck to have got paired with me in the first round. Oh, naughty word. Don't worry, since we're such good friends, I'll make you sure you go out with a big bang. Oh hey, check out my great deal you've got here that's ready. Sure. Oh, he's a goody two-shoes. Gotta love it. Well, I hope you'll take one more direction. Why don't you lose the purpose this time? No. Anything else is a waste of time. Obviously, even a landslide victory against you will cost me energy. Even decided battles like this one still are unfair because the victor has to waste their strength. That sounds lame, so do me a favor and just roll that match. Then I'll win and you don't get hurt, see? What you think makes total sense, huh? And you can feel all warm and fuzzy for helping me out. And there's something in it for you, right? Because if we fought for real, no way my servant can hold back. Hell, I'll even throw in some of that prize money I'll win. All I want is the title anyway. Come on, this is a great idea or a great idea. Friends helping each other out and all that jazz. Reject! You really want to fight me, huh? You're a freaking idiot. I feel sorry for you. All this new power at your disposal is giving you an inflated ego. Hey, servant, why don't you try talking some sense into the head of your stupid master? Ye gods! Of all the rare monsters I've encountered, this one is by far the most stupefying. A talking rat. All it mouths is gibberish, but still a rare and impressive creature. A talking bear would at least be more fetching. This rat revels in slime and filth. What? How dare you speak about me like that? You're just a serpent, Hastra. Ha 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 ha. They have a point, master. Hey, whose side are you on? Your side, of course. You paid me so glad. I'll fight ably by your side. Holy moly, I almost got that wrong. And the further match would not satisfy either of us. I dislike giving less than my full effort. And your winning instincts take over. Everything's better if you fight for it. Food, women, victory. Besides, we're villains. That means if nothing else, we're allowed to be splashy. If you're gonna be a villain, might as well be as flamboyant as you please. Don't hold back. I'm not a villain! Don't call me that, you evil woman! Ha ha ha! Temper, little one. You've got big balls for being such a tiny man. I admire that. Oh my! Roasted! Hey, stop! I said stop! Don't pop my head, you baboon, and you reek of alcohol! They're perfect for each other. I know masters and servants are paired by compatibility. Will their chemistry be constructive in battle? Oh, Shinji. The elevator rumbles to a halt. This must be where we're going. Ah, we're on the blue team! I was gonna spare your life if you surrendered. But since everybody insists, I'll show you the best difference in our abilities until you cry for mercy. Once El Drake's Calvarin makes Swiss cheese, oh, it'll be too late. Gosh, talking her up, eh? You're wrong, Francis Drake is a pretty cool historical figure. Not that I know too much about him, but I know a decent deal. Anyway, this is the Colosseum without a single spectator. This bears little resemblance to the Roman Colosseum. I shall have to make up for the tackiness of the stage with a brilliant display of bravery. Oh, bark and don't bite right. That's what they say, isn't it? Well, that's you! I'm gonna humiliate you so bad that I'm just giving you never crawl off your mom's basement. Oh, so your goal isn't just victory, but humiliation? What a greedy little boy you are, Shinji. Very well, I'll bring them up for you to truss them up. Tie them up to the master, whatever your little heart desires. Don't even think about going easy on the Miltraki. They should have backed down when they could. Mercy isn't in my vocabulary. I have a thirst for the finer things in life, and that's all I care for. I mean, I always have good fortunes, but if humans are bombs, there's a certain fatal inevitability to life. Now are you ready to go for broke? It's time to splurge! This is so cool, man. Oh, God point! Shinji stole my servant! I'm kidding. Live or die by the sword. What? Oh, well, that went fast. Thanks, game. Heaven or hell, let's rock. Let's try this. Oh, yeah, she was using a scale. Wah! Oh, she's using attacks and guard then. We traded really well there, though. Actually, no, we'll let her have it. We'll let her have it. Fill petals, fill petals, fill petals. That's a guard. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. Now, one thing to note about this particular fight, she only uses her Noble Phantasm at low health. I'll try my best to show it off, but we'll see, we'll see. Worst comes to worst, I do a post-edit for it. Okay, well, she's relatively low. Okay, she is... Oh, so Shinji's hacking us. Okay, let's just heal up, I think. Actually, no, we could use an item in that regard. We have plenty. We don't want to outright kill her this round. No, because we want her to be low enough so then we see our Noble Phantasm. That's the little problem that we have here. So actually, let's go even here. I know, this is odd to do this on purpose. Let's try this. Oh, it's just the luck. No, that I mind, it's only luck. Okay. We should knock her out this round. I'm actually giving her a chance to use her Noble Phantasm. Hopefully. So if we heal up... Okay, guard. I hope she doesn't spam attack. I really hope we don't outright kill her by doing this. Let's find out. Don't you dare kill yourself. Stop hitting yourself! Okay, this is fine. We can see it. Hunt of the Golden Hind. Let's tank this pretty well. See? Because we got it. Now, this particular Noble Phantasm does increased damage based on how many successful attempts she's got. But all I really want to do is show it off in all honesty. Honestly, we could just spam attacks and be fine. Just in case. Yeah, we're fine. Then we hack her, she gets stunned, we get a free hit. Bap. Oh. Well. And there we go. Now, that could have went a lot more smoother had we let her, or had we not let her use her Noble Phantasm and whatnot, actually, because we could have finished her off in the previous round. Probably a round prior to that if we played a little bit better. But oh well. It's nice to be tanky for that reason. And we leveled up from it, so can't complain. Nice and easy. What the hell? How did my servant get defeated? No matter how you look at it, I'm the best at everything. I can't lose in the first round. It's your fault, Eldrake. This happened because you suck. Huh? Fucking a warlog tale, are we? I won't refuss your fortunes, master. If you got the energy to talk back, then go fight. There's no way I'm losing this. I don't think that's happening. Did you forget I've been shot in the heart? I'm going to disappear. Say what? You think you can run away to leave me here? I lost because of you. My fault? Perhaps. Or it could have been in carelessness, or a lack of tenacity, luck, ability, etc. Well, whatever. Fortune is fickle and fate is what we make of it. We lost for a reason. We may be strong, but we didn't have what it takes to win. Why are you making it sound like somebody else's problem? I know what I'm supposed to. I'm the best. How is it supposed to go like this? You ruined everything by becoming my servant. Useless. Damn, I can't believe I lost. This game sucks. Sucks. Wow, I couldn't win because I cheated. Wow. Cry more, Shinji. This display is pathetically dull. Let us return to your room. I would enjoy a bath. Just looking at this abomination soils my outfits. As for the lady pirate, I wanted to hang her, but I pity her now. I shall drop my ill will. Hey, wait, hey, I've got an idea. How about you declare that I won the battle? Because, you know, you just won this battle by accident. There's a 100% chance you lose in the second round, but I'll win it for sure. Think about it, isn't it fair for one of us to keep winning than for you to lose in the next round? Hey, wait, I said wait, can't you see the equation? I'm saying I will share the Holy Grail with you. Cut it out, Shinji. You've lost and you know it. You can't change what happens. Shut up, we lost because of you. What makes you think you have the right to act so bossy? Damn it, you may have won this one game, but don't get a big head over it. I mean, your head's just been inflating all the time, sir. In real life, I'm still a champion. Listen, when I go home, I'm gonna figure out who you really are and... Ah! What the hell is going on? My body's disappearing? I've never looked out like this. I only feel pain and remorse for your servant, buddy old pal. Shinji lets out a desperate cry as his arms, legs, and torso gradually fizzle into blackness. He's getting deleted. Losers die in the Holy Grail War as a master. You should have known that, Shinji. What? Die? But just our avatars get raised, right? There's no way you can die in a virtual world. Yes, you lose, you die. This is a war, not a game. Most everyone who joins this war ends up dead. This sole survivor is the only one who could go home alive. What? No way, that isn't funny. But it's a tournament, so it's a game, right? Right? Why isn't this stopping? Do something. Isn't the servant supposed to help their master? If it was easy to break the rules, they wouldn't have created them in the first place. But, well, the good and bad both are sent off to another world in the end. It's nothing to complain about. Acting like you know so much, aren't you ashamed at all? First you lose and now this? Huh? Am I ashamed? Of course I am. I'm so disgusted with myself that I could throw up. But remember what I told you when we made our contract, little boy? Be prepared because a villain's final moments are laughably miserable. His servant gives a hearty laugh, even as her body is being erased by the system. Considering the things you've done, this isn't such a bad death. Just let yourself go, Shinji. And you folks over there, let's hear some laughter, huh? It's sad when a clown doesn't get a laugh. Francis Drake, man. Fantastic servant. May the rest of your journey go well. I'd like if you ended up stronger than me. She did not deserve Shinji. In life, I fought against military ships. It's against my nature to enjoy fighting weaker opponents. Ah. Rest in peace, Francis Drake. As she turned a forceful smile my way, or a forced smile, sorry, the female pirate disappeared. She was a great navigator and the first person to circumnavigate the world, and she went out laughing. Now that she's gone, Shinji must know what his fate is. Hey, who gave you permission to smear like that? You gotta help me! Don't leave me! Oh God! Oh God! Then you helped me. Why did I say oh god twice? If it weren't for you, I would have been in this situation right now. You owe me. No, I'm disappearing. Did we used to be friends? Help me. What? I'm really disappearing. Why? Why does it feel like I'm gonna die in real life too? What the hell? This is crazy. Help! Why aren't you helping me? I'm only 8 years old. I don't want to die yet. Meh. Still no sympathy from me. It's gone. The person known as Shinji Mato has been erased from existence. The only thing that is left behind is me, the victor. And so, round 1 of the Holy Grail War comes to a close. And with that, Shinji is dead! Yay! Whoa! The fight is over! I have won and Shinji has lost, and so Shinji will meet death. Can it be true? I know what I saw, but it doesn't feel real. Has his life been lost forever, just because I won, without any explanation or greater meaning? Ren! It appears that the first round is now over. You're alive! I wonder how long I stood there, dumbfounded. When I finally came to, Ren Tosaka was staring at me. Even though Shinji was the one who chose to fight you, he is the one who ended up dead. The reigning game champion of Asia is defeated. The moron didn't have a clue how to fight for his life. Such is the fate of any magus who treats the Holy Grail War like a game, a perfected way to die, no? I automatically opened my mouth to defend the dead from desecration. This place is a battlefield. What sense is there in exalting someone who was dealt defeat? The look in her eyes and her words drove home a message. On the field of battle, losers die. It should have been obvious, but apparently not to Shinji and I. The winner of the Holy Grail War can be granted any wish, but there is only one winner. Everyone who enters has wishes and dreams, things they desire to have at any cost. Things worth dying for. You don't seem to have regained any of your memory yet. It's better that way to lack a motive, that is. We should at least be mentally prepared. If you're not ready to kill or be killed, it'd be better to go hide under a rock. I'm prepared. Right, as long as you mean it. Ren is right about everything. Everyone who makes a stand here fights with a strong will. There's not a single one I can defeat without a hard fight first. I still don't have a reason to fight. I can't even think about killing and being killed until I have some reason to fight. That said, what right do I have to trample other people's dreams? Well, we just did. An 8-year-old, apparently. Meh. I'm such a mean person, I know. Not really. I just don't have any sympathetic feelings towards people like him. But that's it, really. He takes a lot of the goodness out of the world, even though he's a fictional character. Hey, he doesn't show up well. You hate him. But yeah, we even got more information about her. Oh, we even got her stats. Yep, she even had higher stats than us. EX luck. Well, sucks for you. Most useless one. Anyway, let's just read this out. Hunt of the Golden Hind. Golden Stag in the Eventide Tempest. This noble phantasm is Rider's ace in the hole and forms the basis of her day-to-day life. With her flagship, the Golden Hind, at the fore, a fast flotilla of smaller craft expand ever outward and exterminates her enemies with overwhelming firepower. Its attributes contain vestiges of not only the fleet and that eventually defeated the mighty Spanish Armada, but also the stories, of the stories involving the Golden Stag and the Eventide Tempest that had spread throughout the whole of Europe. The Eventide Tempest is an encapsulation of all storms, from blizzards to cyclones, which manifest in the imagination of men as beasts and soldiers. Shoulders! Saviors and monsters, depending on who is speaking. The leader of these apparitions ranges from a fallen King Arthur to the Norse god Odin, to the first murderer of men, Cain. In England, it is believed that Francis Drake rides the endless storm, despite the fact that the role as center is usually given to the malevolent figures of history and myth. Yep, and we even have things like the logbook. This one's short and sweet though in comparison. The sailings logs of a renowned explorer who successfully circumnavigated the globe. The logs themselves are ineligible, with pages cracked and flaking. However, it seems that the author of these logs was a ship's captain who made their name as both an adventurer and fleet commander. We also got more information about her passives. Compels those who serve her to do as she commands. As the ability to lead is essential in her position, this unique skill also has an effect on charisma and military tactics. Right? The storm A+. Oh gosh. Settler of the Stars EX. This unique ability is given to those heroes whose exploits become turning points in human history. Any difficult voyage, an insurmountable challenge, cease to be impossible and become events to be realized. And we even have more about Francis Drake. Franciscus Draco. Sir Francis Drake is generally considered the first person to successfully circumnavigate the globe. The first person known to have attempted this feat, Ferdinand Maligan, was killed halfway throughout his voyage. I probably butchered that name. I apologize, man! Though a male in life, Francis Drake has materialized in Fate Extra as a woman. During the time of Francis Drake, England was considered to be a second-rate power with no real influence beyond its borders and no colonies of worth overseas. It was primarily due to his voyages and successes on the high seas that gave rise to the British Empire. The combination of the wealth he brought to the country and the details maps he produced while circumnavigating the globe allowed Britain to assemble a fleet that rivaled that of Spain's. An oft-mentioned aspect of the Drake mythos is that of a ship. The Golden Hind. Not only was it the flagship of Drake's fleet, it was seen as a symbol of hope and a source of miracles. The exploits of the Golden Hind made possible elevated Drake, known and feared by the Spanish as El Drake, to a level on par with King Arthur. Both are said to dwell in Avalon, the city of the dead, and will eventually return to lead England to true glory. During what was said to be the final confrontation between England and Spain's invincible armada, Francis Drake was commissioned as a vice admiral in the English Navy. Using an unorthodox strategy involving the use of fire ships, forcing the Spanish fleet into open war where they could be bombarded with cannon fire. Yep, a lot of history. A lot of history. Tons and tons of lore that you get just by defeating an opponent. That's another reason why I didn't bother doing the post-edit thing that I had initially planned. Because I figured, since we're missing somewhere, I gotta get the rest of it. And that was actually part of the stuff that I researched upon. It's really cool. It's really cool. Love you, game, giving me all the lore. Fantastic. Anyway, folks, hope you all enjoyed this episode of Fate Extra, and I'll see you all next time at the second week. Round 2, baby. But anyhow, ta-ta for now.